My man,
My brother.
family,
Peace
man.
to you.
What's up, man? What's up? So what is this conversation? It's not an interview, man. It's your family. First, I love you.
Love you
We can
too,
say that
man.
on camera, man. Um, where are you today, man?
Man, I'm preparing to be a father, man. I'm walking into my 30s. It's been a couple years since graduation,
Mm-hmm.
Then had a great experience working in education, doing film, television, music, just throughout these past years. But now I'm just kind of focusing in on kind of what really matters. I kind of got lost a little bit. And I wouldn't say lost, but, just coming back into a space where I'm finding my new identity and turning a new leaf. So, as of lately, man, just building a foundation. Just
Growing.
positioning myself to be a great father and preparing for the next stages of life. I really don't know what's going on. Honestly, I
No,
feel like for the past couple of years, I've been freestyling life a little bit.
no. But as a father, right? I want you to know that it's no such thing as figured it out,
Yeah.
right? So as much as you hit me with what you said yesterday, but it's nothing new, You said I gave you the best example. So if you want, like, just unpack that,
Unpack
for me.
that. So I told you, as I prepare to be a father, um, it's one thing to have heard about fatherhood, but it's another thing to have seen it.
Mm.
So in our community, there aren't that many black fathers that are so hands-on with their sons. And I got a chance to really build with you and Naeem and really travel with you guys and see how things work. But also I seen the different traits and characteristics that you instilled in your son. And, I seen your compassion, but I also was able to see you journey through your own journey while raising a younger you. So as I prepare to be a father now, you know, I have to look back and see just kind of where I learned certain things. How did I become this way, or, why is this certain characteristics? And I honor that. I honor the things that you have, taught me, the things that you have, you know, helped me walk through. Man, we done walk through some tough times, and it's been great to see an example. So I can't never say nobody showed me how. You know what I'm saying? It's very real, man. It's very awakening.
But the reason I brought that up, right, because you said you feel like you don't know,
Yeah.
right? In all of the moments that you said you seen and you witnessed with your own two eyes,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? I didn't know,
Right.
and Naeem is 18. I still don't know.
But nobody could tell. No, like I,
No, but do your best every day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you could document yourself doing your best, and then I always say compete with your progress. You know what I'm saying? Do your best, try your best. Don't cheat yourself.
Mm.
Don't cheat the love that's going to be the love of the bloodline that lives longer than you,
Mm.
right? Because the routine of love, the routine of compassion, the routine of empathy, the routine of being committed
Mm.
to a new life, that becomes the thought process.
Mm.
That becomes the smile.
Right.
That becomes, what your son is going to be tomorrow.
Right.
So every day that he have an opportunity is not about being a perfect dad,
Mm-hmm.
but it's about always leaving something behind and leaving an impact where you lead with love first.
Right.
So even though at times, when I look back, there's a lot of things that I could have done better. Even now, like, I'm literally on this journey, and we was just talking about Brandon, and he was talking about the things I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I literally had to go through a phase where I had to, like, tiptoe in manhood,
Yeah.
because I gave my all to Naeem,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where I stunted my own growth.
Okay.
And not only is, like, I literally had to learn how to come back outside and, like, tap into life, because I didn't have a life.
Mm-hmm.
I gave everything to Naeem. This is why I didn't want to be on camera. This is why I never felt like I was playing a part, because, like, I was so invested.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like something I always say, I was parenting my son like I was trying to save myself,
Right.
but I also got so enthralled in the journey
Mhm.
that I became invisible.
So how do you become somebody that you've never seen before? And I'm speaking about, more so being a father. And it's not to say, you know,
That's not even a deep one. You acknowledge the present.
mm,
You know, right now is what you prayed that you could see 10 years ago.
mm,
You know, and you gotta be the fly on the wall from both perspectives. That you are living in the future that you once wondered about.
right,
You know, so every second is a new opportunity to unwrap a new gift, and that new gift is time. And children are feedback.
mm,
So when you see Naeem, like that genuine soul, that's your little brother.
right,
That started with him just laying on my chest, me feeling his heartbeat. You know, me changing his diapers.
yeah,
You know, that interaction they don't forget about.
right,
And it's not about being perfect, man. Give your son you.
mm,
Give him your tears. Give him your ups. Give him your downs. Give him your truth. You're gonna do some things that disappoint him. You're gonna do some things that he don't understand.
mm,
But be honest. Don't feel like you gotta be a superhero. Don't feel like
yeah,
you gotta be perfect. And try your best to hear yourself.
okay,
You know, try your best to hear yourself, and don't be afraid to correct yourself,
mm,
and don't be afraid to check yourself.
mm,
You know, like live through him through you. Don't do what you wouldn't want him to do.
right,
Check yourself. You know what I'm saying? Will my son approve of this?
mm,
Would I approve of my son doing this?
right,
Would I approve of my son seeing this?
mm,
Would I approve of my son feeling this? Right? Check yourself.
yeah,
Check yourself when you feel yourself losing yourself. Check yourself when you feel yourself, um, not being yourself.
mm,
And allow that to guide you. But at the same time, don't forget about yourself.
mm,
Because, like I say, beneficial for Naeem, but at the same time, like, I'm literally in an infant stage as a man,
right.
you know?
And I can definitely attest to that because as I walk through this, it's kind of like a reverse. It's like, not to say I feel like the baby, but it's kind of like I'm being forced to go back and to feel certain feelings and like learn like the things that I'm learning about myself as I watch my lady's stomach grow. And like, man, honestly, I lost my job when I
Mm,
found out I had my son,
mm,
when I was having a child. So
mm,
at the end of the day, it made me really fearful,
mm-hmm,
on not just if I'll be able to provide, but if the standard of my living would be enough to sustain my child.
mm,
Like, I know I had a great experience in my childhood, and I know I had a great experience in college, but my biggest fear is not just that I won't, like, I'll always be present,
mm.
but will I be able to find and navigate a space to be able to be present for my son and to be able to work to provide. Especially with us being in entertainment and us being in just in kind of a different realm. It's hard for me to really navigate what normalcy would look like, as a father while balancing my business relationships. And it's just a lot of new things, new experiences that I never, not to say I never had guidance for, but this is all new, just like it's been new for a lot of people. They say they don't give you a rule book or a handbook to becoming a parent, but I feel like I don't know. I'm just in like such a foggy feeling. It's not like fear. It's not
Well,
nervousness.
no, the beautiful thing about that, at the same time you raising a child,
Yeah.
you also raising yourself, right? So to, um, don't be afraid to pick yourself up.
Right.
Don't be afraid to take yourself for a walk.
Right.
Don't be afraid to be in the park by yourself. Like
Mm.
every state of mind, peace of mind, you know,
Right.
like people say mindset, but I say
Mm.
heart set.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Every level of that is going to be a different perspective. And I always say your perception and perspective control your reality.
Right.
So through it all, just learn how to see yourself. And don't put all this pressure on yourself to the point where you can't see.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And see yourself.
Right.
So when I say see yourself, I never cheated Naeem because Naeem was me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You was me. And it's like, would I want somebody to do that to me? Would I want somebody to say that to me?
Mm.
So many times I had to check myself. And I grew so much, man. I grew so much because, man, like, again, like, me and you talk about our journey. Me and you talk about being physically, um, abused, being molested, and
Right.
speaking that truth out loud
Mm-hmm.
for other young men to know that it's okay and it's nothing that you have to bury and live with this, you know, holding that in, feel like you walking around with 10 of you on your back,
Right.
you know, and it's so many young men. And at the same time, when I say, you understand your duty, you understand that you have to protect that young mind, heart,
Mm.
soul, and and give him that layer of protection that we didn't have.
Right.
I give Naeem that protection.
Yeah.
Crazy thing, like when he went back to high school, his first day when he walked, I literally followed him to school.
Mm.
In his mind, he like, man, my dad won't let me live, my dad won't let me breathe, but he don't understand. Like he triggered my childhood trauma.
Mm.
I was molested on my way to school. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So it didn't matter that my son was 15. I turned into the father that I wish protected me,
Right.
and that's what I'm talking about. It may look crazy. He may
Yeah.
not understand it. Your kids
Yeah.
may not understand it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they not gonna know why they can't go.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they ain't gonna understand and know. Sometimes they ain't gonna understand why you don't care. Oh, they parents there. I don't know they parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to like find a balance in that too. Because you don't want to become like a helicopter parent
Right.
where you create a child that you don't allow to live.
Mm-hmm.
Because life has to collect life to develop.
Right.
And with Naeem, choosing to live his life, go to school, I'm honored that he made that choice for himself, but I'm honored that I had so much to learn from that choice.
Mm.
Um, because that's the thing with life. Like, children are how you following this invisible leash.
Mm.
Like, Dad, I want to do this. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to invest my all. All right, I'm done.
Right.
Right? But you fell in love with what they were doing, and it's like, no, you got to keep pushing. But then, no, they don't want that.
Mm.
And then now you have to switch. And that's one thing. If I could give you any advice, learn how to adjust, learn how to adapt, and learn how to not look for your 5-year-old and your 10-year-old.
Mm.
Learn how to not look for your 10-year-old and your 15-year-old.
Mm.
They change. Naeem is not the fluffy, talkative. He's more laid back.
Mm.
Can't tell when he happy. He cool. He just, I would say me, kind of.
Yeah.
But he's just like one space.
Yeah.
Before he was just so full of life, so bubbly, right? So, like, sometimes I caught myself looking for my 8-year-old,
Mm.
my best
Mm.
friend. My best friend that used to just want to go to the park, that wanted to just live and jump and hop, and he needed so much attention.
Mm.
But now, 18-year-old him, what's up? That's all I might get. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not that love is lost. It's this, that's a different human.
Yeah.
So value,
Mm.
uh, love. Take all the pictures. Connect as much as you can. Savor the moment. Because you'll never get your 5-year-old again.
Mm.
You'll never get your 10-year-old again. And you'll be looking for them for the rest of their life.
Mm.
But there's no growing down. You can only grow up. Trust me, in you, your mother probably wished for her 10-year-old.
Man.
And sometimes it's hard to like let the 10-year-old go and let you make your own decisions and things that you want to do. But adjust,
Yeah.
But for now, little man in the tummy developing.
Yeah.
Cherish the moment. Cherish every little kick. Cherish every little bump. Cherish the ultrasound. Cherish the cries. Cherish the tears.
Yeah.
Cherish the pampers. Cherish the wipes. Cherish the spit up.
Yeah.
Everything. Cherish being woke up and not being able to sleep.
Yeah.
Cherish it all. Because before you know it, you're going to be 18. And
Dang, 18.
yeah, I'm telling you from living it.
Wow.
I think when you met him, he was like 12, I think.
11.
11. You know what I'm saying?
11?
Something like that. No. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's
That's
like
crazy.
11, 12. 11, 12.
Time really flew like
Yeah.
that.
And you just graduated. When
20.
I just met you, you just
Yeah.
graduated. You know, now you having another life and you on the different phases, and I'm on a different phase. You know, but I want you to know, stay encouraged, man. Stay motivated.
Mm.
Challenge yourself. You great. I seen your greatness since day one. Don't sleep on yourself.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to tell you, I'm proud of you because, a couple years back, you know, I'm not going to say I would never imagined it, but
We
if it's
both,
negative, I'm busy.
we
That's
both on the same boat, man.
right.
I was pushing y'all, trying to get y'all to do like
Yeah,
nobody could tell me I would be here and be doing this, man.
right.
So it's a lot of future left, man. I still see us on stages,
Indeed.
speaking to 20,000 people, traveling the world. We'll be in Mexico, we'll be in Africa together.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So this ain't even an interview. We're gonna do a full blown interview. I got the name for the podcast, Sessions with Dash.
Okay.
So I want to tell you a full story when we get you back and like lock in, get some full time.
Okay.
But just let the people know, man. Wherever they can find you,
Man.
find your music.
Yeah.
Can we get like a sample or something? What's one of the songs on the album that touch you the most? But let them know the name of the album, where they can find it, and all that.
Yeah, man. So my name is Zoda Motivator, Lorenzo Murphy Jr. I'm from Compton, California, by way of Atlanta, Georgia. Morehouse graduate. I'm here with my brother Dash, man. Been on this journey. I just recently released the album called The New Black Superhero. It's co-executive produced by Timothy McCain and McCain Entertainment. We were able to cultivate a few records and put something together. One of my favorite records on the album is called No War on Sabbath. And I wrote that song truly just because I was tired of seeing war on our timeline. And I wanted to have a song that resonated with the times, like how it felt when Marvin Gaye produced music. I wouldn't say I've made it a Christian-based song, but it's more so when people hear Sabbath, it's either Saturday or Sunday. And that's the day that within the Sabbath, people are supposed to rest, but in our society, those are when the most wars take place. So, No Wars on Sabbath is my favorite because it just allows, it's a very soulful record. A lot of the other records I'm rapping, doing poetry and other things, but that one's a little softer. Of course, Down This Road, I put that one on there. And then I had a record titled Can a Nigga Do Shakespeare? So those are the records that I
So
did.
Spotify, Apple,
Just on SoundCloud right now. I
SoundCloud.
haven't did a public release. Just kind of cultivating everything to put, kind of more so the visuals together. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So please follow my brother. Support him. We're gonna have a full episode on Sessions with Dash. He has a powerful story, positive, and an example. An example of what it means to transform, to change, to grow, to shift. Even though you grew up in an inner city environment where a lot of young men don't make it to 18, you made it through the challenges, through the adversities, to tell a story, to have a story, to live a story,
Right.
and a valuable story it is, man. Zoda Motivator, my little big brother.
Man, for real.
My extended son, but
For
I'm not
real.
like super old, but my extended son, man.
Right.
King Nah, big brother.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah.
blessed to know you, man. I appreciate everything, bro. Honestly. Thank you.
Like I said, I literally got off the plane, had a session, got some food. My brother, man, like my first stop. So
Yeah.
we'll get this content up, support him, get the pictures up.